Welcome, pokers and strokers, to another day and another amateur match. I'm your host, Josh Powell. This match is brought to you by the APA League in the Michigan Thumb area. It's a 9-ball match between myself and the owner of the pool hall, Eric Engel. We'll be posting an 8-ball match, which we played after this one. Just keep an eye out for that one as well. But this is the 9-ball match. Eric is a skill level 9. He's a very good shot. I've recently moved down to a skill level 8 due to a slump. But I should be going back up soon, I would imagine, because I'm out of that slump and I've been playing pretty solid. So we'll see what happens here. I got to go to 65 and he's got to go to 75. So I get some weight on this match. This might be the first match I posted where I actually get weight. So let's see how it goes. It was a tight lag. In fact, I think we had to lag twice because the first one was so close. Couldn't really tell. We called somebody else over to look at. They couldn't tell either. So we ended up lagging again, and he beat me. Broke. He made the 1 ball, and let's get into this. Let's go. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. If you're not subscribed, hit that damn subscribe button, man. What are you waiting for? It's right there. Right down there. Subscribe. If you don't want to hit that, at least hit the like button. Leave me a comment. I'll get back to you. Eric is shooting fairly well. I remember this match. So let's see what happens, guys. He broke, made the 1 ball. He missed his shot on the 2 ball and left me an open look. So I can make this 2 ball with a little left spin, a little top left probably, come bottom rail, side rail, and back up for the 3 ball. Just like that. There's a couple ways I can play this 3 to get to the 4. I could use left spin, come around for the 4 in what we're seeing as the bottom right pocket. I could use straight top and shoot it in the same pocket. I could hit it light and shoot it in the bottom corner pocket. And of course, the way I use is none of the ones I described. I use draw. Got lucky and hit the 4 a little bit, so now I got a shot in that. What we're looking at is the top left pocket. So I want to stun this one and come off the side rail and back over for that 5 ball. So I put a little left on it. I don't think I meant to put that left spin on there. Would have been a whole lot better if I didn't, you know. All right, the 9 ball is going to be kind of a pain, and I'm sorry, guys. I'm still feeling a little under the weather, so my voice is a little scratchy and hoarse, and I apologize for that. I'll hopefully be getting better soon. I feel better, but still got that little scratchy throat. Probably got the Rona, you know. Probably got Corona with line. Oh, there's Dana. There's Dana. Hey, Dana. She's been making an appearance in almost all my videos lately. She likes to, anytime I set the camera up at the pool hall, she likes to walk in front of it and say hi. So there we are. There's Dana. All right. I made the 5, but the 9 ball kind of hindered me like I thought it would, and I got unlucky to get right on top of that 8 ball. So now I'm looking at a kick shot on this 6 ball. Good news is if I make this kick shot, I should have a shot on the 7. So buckle down and find the angle and see if I can make this 6. Which I did. Off 2 rails, though. It's easier to make off 2 rails in that situation, but I would have liked to have made it off 1 rail because then I would have had a better shot on this 7 ball. But as it stands here, if I make the 7, I'm probably going to hit the 9, and it's going to make shaping the 8 a little tough. It's a thin cut on the 7, though, so hopefully I can put her in. Nope. Scratched. I know you saw I hit my cue stick. I did that on purpose because it was going to go in the hole, and I just stopped it. Save him and I from having to dig it out of the bottom of the table, you know. So I didn't finish that first rack, man. So we'll see how things go here. Eric's up at the table. He's got a 3 ball run out wide open. Made the 7 with draw. Bear with me on this camera movement, guys. I didn't like the original angle on my camera, so I went to move it, and when I went to move it, he misses his shot here and scratches. So now I leave the camera messed up until I finish these 2 balls, and he goes to rack, and then I fix it. So just hang in there for a second, guys. I promise you it's not like this the whole time. My bad, you know, my bad, guys. It happens sometimes. It's real life, you know. When I'm filming a league play match, so it's real life out there. I can't tell everybody to stop what they're doing while I adjust my camera. So just hang in there for a second. I'll run these 2 balls and our camera view will get back to normal. And I do run these 2 balls, so spoiler alert there. So we finished the first rack at 8-2. Like I said, I make this 9 ball. So 8-2, and I'm surprised he missed that 8 ball because that's very unlike him. He's a very good shot, you know. He shoots solid. If you were to say what skill level he was on a like a grading scale, like a letter scale, I think he's about a double B player. So he's very strong shot. Made a good break there. Got unlucky on where that 2 ball fell. I don't think I can get past the 7 to make it. If I could get past the 7 ball, then I have a great shot on that 2 ball and a good angle to get to the 3 ball. But I don't think that's the case here. I'm going to have to kick at it. So I'm looking at a 2-rail kick here, which is a little tight because a 9 ball hinders me slightly. Not a ton. I don't know if it really even hinders me or if it just makes it uncomfortable mentally. Oh, just missed it. If I could have nicked it there, I would have ended up in a good spot, but I didn't. So plus I scratched, so it's a double foul. He gets 2 ball in hands. Just kidding. He doesn't get 2 ball. Nobody gets 2 ball in hands, little Timmy. Pay attention. I'm joking here. Come on, man. Come on. All right, he gets 1 ball in hand. Let's see what he does with it here, though. Let's see how he does it. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. All right, made the 2. He just stopped there for the 3. That was a good shot. Now, if the 4 goes between the 6-8, which I think it does, he'll probably just slow roll this in. Yeah, it's the easiest way. You know, the least amount of movement you have on the cue ball, the better, because there's less chance of something going wrong. He'll probably just stun this one a little bit too, or in his case, he rolled it. I personally wouldn't have rolled it because there's a good chance of getting jacked up over the 8 ball on your next shot. I would have stunned it over to the side rail, but you know, he rolled it and ended up perfect. So nothing wrong with that. Drew out of that shot just around the 7, and now he's got a good look at the 6. I have a feeling he'll probably be out here. I've got a feeling. Man, sorry about my voice here, guys. Oh, he missed that 6 ball. That's pretty surprising for Eric. You know, I know he hasn't been practicing as much lately because he's busy running his pool hall, and he just hasn't had a ton of time to put in lately. But he is top-notch shot. He's hard. It's one of the toughest opponents that I play usually. One of. There's a couple. So I made that with top left, went 2 rails for shapes, got on the 7 nicely. It looks like I'm straight, so I'll just draw back for the 8 ball. Yep. Drew back, made sure to come back to the rail so that way I have an angle to get to the 9. I'll probably play this just 1 rail, off the side left rail, back over, and I'll shoot the 9, and what we're seeing is the top left pocket. Yeah, it's all about speed. That speed was pretty okay, you know? That was pretty okay speed there. All right, so I'm doing well so far, man. Doing good so far. Sorry for all you English freaks out there. We're not doing well around here. We do good, you know? All right, 14-6, no dead balls yet. Solid break. I definitely made a ball. I'm not sure what it is, but the 1 ball did not cooperate, and it does not look like I have a shot. Man, if I can get an opening shot here, guys, could be deadly, you know? Just can't seem to break with an opening shot. Now, I did lose the cue ball a little bit. You see it's not in the center of the table. But even if it had been in the center of the table, I probably wouldn't have been able to see that one. I was just trying to create separation and get the cue ball back down the other end of the table. I'm looking at it from the camera here, though. I might have been better off kicking at that ball off the top rail. But, you know, sometimes when you're in the match, it's easier to see from the video than it is while you're at the table. Sometimes at the table, it's a little bit different. It looks a little different for you, you know, because you have to shoot it. Right here watching, we don't have to shoot. We can just say, oh, yeah, I should have played it this way. But when you're at the table and you have to shoot it, that weighs in on how you play your match, which route you take to get out. That was a tight spot to squeeze in past that 9 ball. So don't blame him for missing that one. He almost put it in the side pocket, but I think it bounced off that rail enough. He left me a pretty easy shot. What I'll do is skim the right side of this 2 with top and bounce off the rail and back over for the 3 ball. Pretty easy shape here. I would have liked to have come a little further over. Now I've got a kind of an angle, so I'm going to have to play the 3 with a little bottom, little left. And I'll probably end up back down there by where my hand's at to shoot the 4, I would imagine. Because I don't want to flirt with that scratch. See, I should have put more bottom and left on it, so I didn't come anywhere near that pocket. I took a chance, trying to give myself a better shape on the 4, but it was risky. I almost scratched. Now this is a tight cut, but if I use a little left, I'll just go straight back and forth, and I should have a shot on that 6. Okay. When I almost scratched in the side on that last shot, I got nervous on this shot, and therefore I put more left on it and made sure I wasn't going to scratch. So that's why I came down table like that. Little bottom right on this one. I can go 1 rail or 2 rails. Looks like I'm going 2 rails as hard as I hit it. Yep. Which is also a little dangerous because I could have hit that 8 ball, but had I hit the 8, I probably would have came away with a shot unless the 8 blocked it. So stun shot on this one, or I could use a little draw, just drift up for the 8. I stunned it. Now I've got this 8 ball. Now on this one, guys, to get shapes, I'm going to draw shapes on the 9. You think you want to use bottom left. Most of the time you don't. You want to use bottom right because that cheats the angle a little bit. You can use the throw to come up. That's what I did there. Bottom right on that shot, not bottom left. A lot of people think you use left on that shot, but you don't because you have to. When you use left, you have to hit the ball more full, and your draw doesn't come over on an angle as much. When you use bottom right, then you can hit the object ball a little more to the left because the throw helps make it, and you got the angle to draw up for the 9 ball. If that didn't make sense, I'm sorry, guys. You know, I can try to make a video. I'll try to do a short video about that particular shot. That's a good short. You know, people need to know that shot. It's a good shot to know if you don't already. Good shot there by Eric. Stunned it. He hit it a little hard, though. Came over too far, and now he's hindered by the 6 and the 7 ball. So Eric's definitely not playing his A game in this match, that's for sure. You know, I've played Eric enough to know his A game. His A game is solid. Very solid. So, but it's early in the match, you know. He's got to go to 75. I'm going to 65. So we've got quite a bit of pool left to play. Score's 23-8 right now. He left me a shot on this too. The problem is I'm probably going to hit that 9 ball. I might be able to graze the 9 and use that to drift down for the 3. This shape is a little tricky here. It's a little bit tricky because of the 9 ball. Looks like I'm putting right spin on it, I think. Yep. Yeah, I was so worried about the shape, man. I missed that shot. That happens to me quite a bit. You know, you think more about the shape and what can go wrong, and then you lose focus on the actual shot. And honestly, shot's number 1. If you don't make the shot, the shape doesn't matter. It doesn't mean anything. You got to make the shot to have a shape at all. Left him a thin cut on this 2 ball, and he overcut it. That's surprising. But it's not that surprising because it happens a lot, right? When you have a thin cut, you think, just hit it as thin as I can. And you sometimes end up overcutting it. It's weird. Even shots you don't think you can overcut. Happens a lot. All right, 2 ball, I'm going to put right spin. Came up to avoid. I put a little bit of right spin to avoid hitting the 5, but I hit that ball too hard. So I came up a lot higher than I wanted to. Now it's a thin cut on the 3. Or it looks like I'm playing safety. I don't think I'm trying to cut it. Yeah, didn't quite spin it enough. I was trying to stun the 3 ball up here and let the spin come off the rail and put it behind the 5. And I didn't quite spin it enough. If I could have gotten him behind the 5, it would have been a good safety, but I didn't. So now he can see this 3 pretty clear. Made it. Oh, he's going to run into the 4, though. Oh, I think he got lucky on that one a little bit. He bumped the 4 into a position where he can make it past the 5 now. That was a good shot. You know, whether he meant to bump it or not, it was still turned out nice. Now, if he makes this with stun, he'll just go straight back and forth. Okay, he played it soft. So instead of going back and forth, he just went over 1. Now he's got a cut on the 5. If the 6 ball goes past the 9, he'll just play this with a little bottom left and come up above the side pocket. Okay. It may not, because either that or he's playing conservative because he's not feeling good about his stroke yet. Most of the time you put a little bottom left on that shot and come up above the side pocket. But he put straight top, and stayed down table. And that tells me that maybe he's not feeling great about his stroke right now. You know, so he played it a safer route where he didn't have to have as clean of a stroke. Now he's got a tough cut on this 6 ball, though, if it goes past the 7. It does, and he made them both. Look at that guy. He's making them both at once, man. He's getting fancy on me. Oh, fancy, Eric. Look at you. Look at you getting fancy. All right, he's got a good-looking shot to get on the 9 as well. And I believe he will be out here, and our score should be 16-24. And the combined score at the end of every rack should equal a denomination of 10. So it should end in 0. So we're correct on our score here. 16 plus 24 equals 40. So this is the 5th rack right now. He just broke, made the 2, which is a wing ball, and the 3, but he scratched. So he's given me ball in hand with 6, 7 balls to run out here. He made 2 on the break. So now we have 2 dead balls. You can see my graphic down there in between the score. 2 dead balls. I'll keep track of the dead balls and post them up in between every rack. All right, I'll make this with a little bottom, little right. Don't want to hit the 6, but I want to come back just below where I'm at now. I did hit the 6. I didn't want to, you know, for sure, but I did. All right, I think I can draw, cut the 4 in the side, draw with left, come off the bottom rail and back up to play the 5, and what we're seeing is the bottom right pocket. Yep. Just like that. Speed was good on that shot, too. That's a little tricky to get the speed right on that shot. So I'm going to pat myself on the back for that one, you know? Good shot, Josh. That's me. I'm Josh. That's me. That's me. I like the way that orange hoodie I'm wearing looks on camera. I like that. I like that hoodie. Happens to be a short rail hoodie. If you want you an orange one like that, link will be in the description, boy. Girl, whoever's buying it. All right, looks like I'm probably going to get out here, knock on wood. Do a stop shot here, or I could draw it a little bit either way. Stop shot. I think I have an angle here, but if not, I'm going to draw back 1 rail and over to the other side. If I have an angle, I'll follow with right spin. I did have an angle. Followed it with right spin. And when I make this 9 ball, it'll be 32-16. I got the jump on him, guys. And don't forget, I only got to go to 65. I mean, it's not really fair, right? Because I play better than skill level 8, but it is what it is. APA has a super secret algorithm they keep track of people's handicaps with. And when you play bad for a little bit, sometimes you go down, you know? But the good news is when you stop playing bad, now you're getting weight from people you shouldn't be getting weight from. So it works out sometimes. Not much shot there. Not much shot there. He played a safety on me instead, but it leaked out. He hit it a little bit hard. So now I have a look at the 1 ball, but I can't really make it anywhere. What I'm lining up there with my stick is a carom shot. I'm going to try to hit the 1 and make the 9 in the what we're seeing as a top right pocket. Yeah, it's never an easy shot doing that. If the carom is close to the pocket, sometimes it's not too hard, but that one was pretty far away, so it was a tough one. Left him a look. Now, if he runs this out, he will be right back in the game for real. For real, though. For really, though. That's so funny. For real, though. For really, though. Someone keeps bumping. I got my camera sitting on a table. Oh, just move that 5 wherever you need it, Eric. You know, move it out of the way, shoot, and then put it back if you need to. Just put it wherever you want. Left himself on the rail to shoot at this 3. I think he should be able to handle it, and the shape on the 4 isn't that hard. He can just come straight over after he makes a 3. Or if he wants to hit it harder, he can go back and forth. Like that, as long as he don't hit the 8. He should have hit it a little bit harder. He wanted to be on the other side of the table to shoot the 4. Excuse me, man. That's why I kind of liked hitting it softer and just coming 1 rail over. Because when you hit it hard with all that top spin, it's hard to control. Top spin does funny things when you're cutting a ball. It really does. Makes the cue ball act funny when you use a lot of top and hit it hard. I'm not sure what he's going to do here. He may still try to cut it to that upper right pocket as we're looking at the table, but it's a tough shot now. He did. He almost made it, though. It's a good try. Good try, my friend. My friends, my friends. Hope everybody out there has been having a phenomenal day. Phenomenal. Don't ask me to spell it. I can't spell it, little Timmy. Don't ask me to. But I hope you're having it. You know, hope you're having a great day, guys. My day's been so-so, you know. But getting to sit here and do a video and chat with all my friends out there, this part of the day I love. So I like doing this stuff, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. I tried to hook him behind that 5-ball because I didn't really have a shot. But I hit it a little bit too hard, leaked the ball out, and now he has a look at that 4. I think he can make it in the side pocket. If he wants to shape that 5, though, I think he's going to have to use left spin, unless he use, or I mean right spin, come off that side rail and back up. But if he uses a lot of left spin, he may be able to shape it as well. But it's a tough. The shot's not super hard, but the shape is tough. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he used right spin. It was a good shot. Good shot. Inside English, we call that. Inside English. He's cutting the cue ball on the inside of the angle. All right, the 5-ball's kind of in his way here to get to the 6. It looks like he's going to try to draw, but he's got to be careful not to hit the 7. This is a tough shape. Yeah, hit the 7. Missed the shot. He kind of jabbed at that one a little bit. Eric's not playing his best game right now, for sure, guys. I don't want to see no comments saying this guy is no 9, because he is. You know, you can't tell from one match. People have good matches, bad matches. It is what it is. I know, played Eric enough. He's a good shot. All right, I'm measuring to kick this 5-ball in. That's all I got here, really. I mean, I got to try to make it. It's a wide open table. There's only 5 balls left. I don't see a place I can kick safe, really. So I'm going to try to kick it in. Because if I kick it in, I should benefit with shapes on the 6. And I could run out if I can make this. But I can't make it. Oh, I almost got lucky and landed right on the 7-ball, and he wouldn't have been able to make this 5 anywhere. Still not an easy shot, though. I mean, he's got to use draw if he wants to shape the 6, and that's what makes this tough. He's so close to that rail. It's a tough shot. Yeah, he kind of jabbed at that one too, but I didn't see the bank there. You know, it's the only way to bank it and make shapes. No, that was an accident, guys. He didn't mean to do that, obviously. He was trying to cut it down. But that's the way 9-ball works sometimes, you know. You slop them in, you take the good, you take the bad, take them both, and there you have the facts of life, you know. The facts of life. Drew back just a little on the 7. Now he's got a good angle on this 8-ball to get back to the 9. So on this shot, I like to use draw with left spin and kind of wrap around this corner pocket down here, this bottom right corner pocket. But there's a lot of different ways to do it. Yeah, he did it the same way. That's the way I like to play that shot as well. A little bit of bottom, a little bit of left, wrap the corner. I gave him that 9-ball. I said, you're good, man. I don't expect you to miss it. And now our score is 26-32 with 2 dead balls. I didn't put the dead ball count up there. I'm going to have to fix that before I post it. Nah, maybe I won't. I told you already there's 2 dead balls. You don't need to see it. Little Timmy, pipe down. We're trying to record and commentate a match here, buddy. I'm going to need you to calm down a little bit, bro. Calm down. All right, Eric's going to cut this 2 in, come straight back. He's careful not to hit the 8. He did hit the 8, but he hit it square enough to where it didn't block him. So he came out looking good on that one. He's kind of straight on this 3-ball. I'm not sure if he can follow forward or not. I think he probably can. Oh, he drew back, so maybe he couldn't. Maybe he was dead straight. The side pocket shots are the one pocket you try not to cheat too much, because when you try to cheat the side pocket, a lot of times you end up rattling it out. Man, yeah, he's having trouble with those cuts today. I can tell you his stroke is not on right now. But I can also tell you, watch our 8-ball match that I'm going to post after this one. It's funny. Funny the difference is how things can go from one match to another. Funny how that works. So I could try to cut this or I could try to bank it. I think I'm going to cut it probably because back and forth, I'm going to come away with a shot at the 6 as long as I don't get stuck behind the 7. Yep. Okay, speed looks good. I shouldn't be behind the 7. I got a good looking shot at the 6. I can actually just stop shot this one and shoot the 7 back up in the other corner where my elbow's at. Where my ashy elbow's at right now. See that ashy elbow? That's where I'm going to shoot the 7 ball. All right, I can just stop this one too and just take the cut on the 8. Or if I have an angle, I can stun, which will bring the cue ball, drift the cue ball over towards the 8 so it's more straight even. I can do it either way. Yeah, must have been pretty straight because I just stopped it or drew it slightly. I can take the cut on the 8 ball, go back and forth. I will likely go back and forth and shoot the 9 in what we're seeing as the right corner pocket. The speed's just easier that way. Yep. Makes the speed easier to make the 8 ball. If I try to hit that light, I could end up missing that 8 ball. If I try to hit it too hard, then the shape gets funny. That's really where we're at. All right, 38-36. Eric made a comeback in the last 2 racks, but now I have the break. Let's see if I can make a ball and shape the 1. That would be excellent. That would be excelente, you know? You know? You already know. Just watch. Let's see what happens. Okay, it looks like I might get a shot on the 1. Just kidding. 5 ball got in the way. Stupid 5 ball got in the way, you know? Stupid orange ball. Well, what do I do here now, guys? So I think what I'd like to do is shoot the 1 into the 5 and use the 5 to stop the 1 ball there and bring the cue ball back down behind the 6 or behind the 8-4. But there's a chance I might make the 5 ball if I do that, so let's see how I play it. Okay, I didn't make the 5 and I didn't hit the 1 solid, and I went ahead and scratched, you know. So that's you know, I decided on something totally different. Just figured out scratch and play it like that. I mean, he's got ball in hand. Getting on the 2, if the 2 doesn't pass the 9 in the right corner pocket, then getting on the 2 is a little bit tricky here. If it passes a 9, then it's not that hard. Yeah, it must pass a 9. That's the way he played it. Yep. Passes a 9. All he's got to do is make this now. Doesn't have to do anything with English or shapes because he'll be on that 3 ball already. The 4 ball looks like he's going to want to play it in the right side pocket, so he's got to keep that in mind right now as to where he shapes that 3 ball. So where he got on this 3 ball, he's going to have to draw. He's going to have to draw straight back. I think the 8 blocks the 4 ball shot in the corner pocket, so he's going to have to draw back to play the 4 in the side. Makes this shot a lot tougher. Oh, and he miscued. He miscued. Didn't leave me anything easy, though. Eric, you could have left me something easy, bro. I thought we were friends, you know? It's almost Christmas time. Could have left me an easier shot than this, man. Pretty disappointed in you. Pretty disappointed, man. Just kidding, man. I appreciate Eric for letting me record this match. And like I said, this is his pool hall, so I appreciate him letting me record on league nights. I know it's kind of a pain. It's a little weird. I have to set the camera up every time I play, you know. People have to watch it. It's nice of him to let me do that. So I appreciate you and his wife, Amber, too, man. Good people. If you guys are ever in the Lapeer, Michigan area, it's right about here. If you guys are ever, no, it's actually right about here. If you guys are ever in that area, Michigan. Yeah, I showed my hand, guys. If you're from Michigan, you already know what I'm doing. If you're not from Michigan, look at the map. Michigan looks like a hand, you know. So when you're from Michigan, you point to your hand to show people where you live. It's just the way it is. But if you guys are ever in Lapeer area, Michigan, take a look at Side Pockets. It's Pool Hall. It's a cool place, man. Go up and get you some action. Get you some action, Jackson, up there. All diamond tables, nice place. Meanwhile, I'm talking, giving Eric a promo, and me on the table is about to make this 3 ball. Straight top here, I'll just come back over and shoot the 4 on the side like we talked about earlier. Now, I should be able to just follow forward past the 8 ball and shoot the 5 up in this, what we're seeing as the bottom left corner. Yeah, right where I'm looking now. If I can get that angle, then I'll draw off the 5 ball and come down to shoot the 6 in the top right corner. I know I'm calling it the top right corner because that's the way we're looking at it. Realistically, we broke from the other side, so it's the bottom. But guys, we're just going to call it the top because that's the way we're seeing it, you know? Don't give me any lip, little Timmy. Don't do it, bro. Sick of you. Sick of you today. All right, I'll put draw on this one. I'll probably draw it over to that rail. Yeah, perfect. That looks good. Good shot on the 6 here. Depending on how much angle I have, I could follow up 2 rails and play the 8 in the same pocket. I could follow up 1 rail, play the 8 in the side. I could play the 8 in the opposite corner. There's a million different ways I could draw back, play the 8 in this side. I didn't like that way the best because now look at my cue balls going away from the 9. So that means I'm going to have to play it off the top rail and back down for a shape on the 9. I should be able to handle it, but it's a lot of unnecessary movement on the cue ball. Stun shot with right spin. Came out perfect. Had the speed down nice. So if I make this one, it's going to be 46-32. 36-24-32. Only if she's 5'3", you know. Name the song, guys. Leave it in the comments. I want to hear it. I know everybody should know this one. 36-42-36. No, 24-36. Only if she's 5'3". All right, I broke dry. Eric's at the table. I think he can see enough of this one to make it. He's shooting like he can. He slow rolls it in. Beautiful shot. That's a hard shot. You got to have a lot of confidence in your table. You don't shoot that slow on a valley table. You know, you just don't. Or any bar table for that matter. You can only shoot slow like that if you're confident that the table's fairly clean and level. He shot that one hard because he needed to draw back for the 3. Ended up bobbling the pocket a little bit. Pretty common. It happens to everybody. So looky here, I can probably cheat it and draw back for the same side pocket he was going for, or I could stun over and play it in the right side pocket. Either way, I cheated it and drew back. Used a little throw. I might have drew it a little too far though because now I'm on the wrong side of the 3 ball. See where the 4 is at? I may end up having to bank this 4. Yeah, because the 8 ball is blocking it if I shoot it up. So what am I going to do with it? What to do with it? Oh, I tried to come off the bottom rail and then back up to shoot it down by the 6 ball. But accidentally hit the 5 ball, so now I'm in a tough spot. I'm going to have to try to bank it now. There's nowhere else to put it. And the bank from this angle is a lot tougher. I have to spin this. I have to use right spin and kind of use the throw so that way I don't double kiss with the cue ball. This is a tough shot. Oh, I hit it good. Not good enough, though. Not good enough, you know. I hit it good, pretty okay, but not pretty good. Pretty okay, just not pretty good. All right, that 5 ball's in a little tricky spot too, man. Where's he going? Oh, he's coming down there. This makes this 5 ball shot, depending on how close to the side pocket it is. If it's not super close to the side pocket, it's easier, but shooting over the top of the 6 like this, never easy. Never easy being cheesy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro. Yeah, that's a tough shot, man. Tough shot, and he got an unlucky outcome with the scratch, so now I got ball in hand. What are the chances of me finishing these 5 balls, guys? I say it's above 95% the way I'm shooting right now. Maybe even 98%. Let's see what happens. You want to bet, little Timmy? Let's bet $1 if I get out. I'm going to say I get out here. You got $1 saying I don't? No, I didn't think so. I didn't think so, little Timmy. You just sit back and be quiet, little Timmy. We're trying to enjoy a match, bro. The rest of us are trying to enjoy the match, you know? You know? You already know. All right, coming on to that 7 ball is a little tricky because that 8, who's hitting the camera, bro? Who's banging the camera around? Hell off my camera, boy. Oh, good thing we didn't bet, man, because look at this. Looky here, man. Good thing we didn't bet because this is now a tough situation. The 7 was always going to be a little tough because the 8 ball made it a little tough, but I hit that perfect speed to put myself directly behind the 8. Since if there was jump cues allowed, I can make this pretty well, but with no jump cues allowed, I'm going to have to kick at it. It's a tough shot. I'm thinking about kicking short side here, but I don't like that. Yeah, I like kicking from the other way, so I have a good chance of making it if I hit it solid. you know, because it's pretty close to the pocket. So even if I don't hit it perfect, sometimes if I don't hit it too hard, it'll still go in. Well, let's see. Let us see what we can do. Can we kick? Oh, it's true. That was a good kick shot, Josh. Thank you, Josh. You're welcome, Josh. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just talking to myself, you know. Sometimes I like to do that, talk to myself. That way I get good conversation, you know. No, don't call the authorities. I'm not crazy, bro. Oh, I made a bank shot too. Look at me go. Pat on the back. You know what I'm saying? He gave me that 9 ball. He said, you made a kick and a bank. You deserve it. So now we're at 54-34. Man, I'm putting it to him so far. In all fairness, though, he hasn't shot his best game by far. You know, he shoots quite a bit better than what we're seeing here. And I know that to be true. So don't be running up the side pockets saying, Eric, you got action. Because the game you get from him may not be the same as the game I'm getting from him on this match. You know what I mean? Ooh, he drew down, tried to get that little gap right there in between the 6 and the rail, but didn't get it. Now he's in a tough spot because I don't think he can curve around the 6 and make the 2. It's too close and too tight. And if he touches that rail, it bing, bounces. So I think he's going to have to kick at it to hit it without really a good plan to make it anywhere. I would kick this one with a medium pace because if he hits it full, it could, yeah. That was a good pace to kick at it, I think. I would have done the same thing. I'd probably hit it, though. You know, Eric? Just kidding, dude. Just effing with you, bro. Calm down. Let's calm down. Take a minute. Calm down. I was just kidding. All right. So I made the 2. Did I go too far? I think I still got the shot on the 3. If the 4 goes past the 8, I can actually just draw back around the 7 for the 4 ball. It looks like that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Yep. Now I got a shot on the 4. I can make this with a little bit of draw, I suppose. Or actually more stun and left. Oh, I can't stun. I'm too close to the rail. How am I making this? Oh, I'm shooting the 5. That's a wrong ball. Eric let me shoot it. And then told me afterwards, bro, come on now. I don't know why looks like I blatantly just shot the wrong ball, you know, had a brain fart. That happens. Have you guys ever done that? You ever just blatantly shot the wrong ball playing rotation? Like shaped the wrong ball and shot the wrong ball? Let me know in the comments. Don't make me feel dumb like I'm the only guy who's ever done that. Let me know. Comment. Let me know if you've done it. Because if no one else has ever done that before, I feel pretty dumb, you know? But I'm willing to bet other people have done it. I've done it many times, you know? I don't know why. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you just look at the 5 ball, you're like, hey, that's my next ball. Yeah, stupid, man. It happens, though. That's what let him right back into this match, though. Yeah, he's looking at 39. He's about to be up at 41 when he makes this, which I'm sure he will. 41-56. I only need 9 points to win. He needs 34 points to win, so he needs about 3 racks. Oh, he scratched on the break. This may be all she wrote here. Do I have 9 points out there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's exactly 9 points out there. We've got 4 dead balls. You see the graphic, 56-41. I need 9 points, and there's 9 points left in this rack, guys. So let's see what happens. Don't be cheating. I see you looking at the time, how much time's left in the video. Don't cheat. Just watch. Be surprised. Or don't. You know, just watch. Don't be trying to look at how much time's left to determine whether or not I'm going to win here. Let's just enjoy it together, guys. Just chill. Just have a non-sponsored drink, you know. Have a non-sponsored Powerade drink or whatever your drink of choice is. I see little Timmy out there drinking whiskey already. You know, it's about 2 in the afternoon. I see him drinking whiskey. Bro, you got to calm down with that. All right, 3 ball. Oh, that was a good stun with right spin to wrap the corner and come around for the 5. I'm going to play this one with draw, come up and shoot the 6 in the side pocket. I may stun it off the rail. Yeah, off the rail. It's a little safer. I must have had a little angle on it. I can actually just stop shot this one if I want, or if I'm feeling real saucy, I can put some top left, come down off what we're seeing as a top rail and back for the 7 ball. See which way I play it. Looks like I'm putting top on it. Yeah, feeling saucy, guys. Feeling saucy. Yeah, little left spin. You see the left take off the rail. Speed looks pretty good here. A little straight on it, but not bad. I think I can just make this with center ball or straight top and just bounce out towards the middle of the table a little bit and take the cut on the 8. I don't have to do nothing fancy. A little too much angle, but that's okay. If I just make this 8, I can make it with straight top and shoot the 9 in what we're looking at as the top right corner, or I can make this with right spin and shoot it in the top left corner. Either way. Looks like I'm putting right spin on it just because that makes this shot easier and it's a thin cut. That's why I'm playing it with right spin, guys. I hit it a little hard. Oh, I went 4 rails. 4 rail shape. I didn't even talk about the 4 rail shape, guys. Well, this is likely all she wrote here. You know, this is for the game. Make this and it's done. Or not. You know, or not. Jeez, man. All right, so I'm panning the camera over because there was a discrepancy with the scorekeepers. So we're watching them right now. The scorekeepers are trying to figure out what score is right. I know what score is right because I edited and watched all the balls. So I know my score you're seeing on screen is correct. But while they were doing that, they took forever. So I actually turned my camera off. And then Eric went and broke before I turned my camera back on. And he broke the 3 ball and the 9 ball in the hole. So that's why the score is now updated and he just broke again. He got 3 points on his first break, which we didn't see. And I apologize for that, guys. I'm dropping the ball all over in this match, guys. Jeez, that's some recording I got 99 problems and recording is one. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro. You already know what I'm talking about there with some Jay-Z action. You already know. He played a good safety on me here now. This is a tough ball to hit. I think I'd like to kick 1 rail, but really 1 rail is blocked by the 3 ball. I'm looking right now to see. I think it's blocked, though. Yeah, maybe if I hit it with spin or something. But so I think I'm going to end up going 2 or 3 rails to hit this one. Probably the top of the table, short rail, top short rail, which we're seeing as the bottom side short rail. And then our left side, yeah, almost that same angle. Or I could go 4 rails and come off the bottom rail. I like that even better because that sends the 1 ball up table. So I like hitting 3 rails here, but you could do 2 as well. 3 rails just better chance of good things happening. Like this. Yeah, that's a 3 rail. Yep. See, had I not hit the point there, he'd have been hooked. You know what I mean? And I almost made that shot. But that stupid point got me. Stupid titty got me. You know? Most of the time I like them. Not this time. Damn titties. Man, if he comes back now because I missed that 9 ball and that last rack for the game, if he comes back and beats me, I'm going to cry. I'm literally going to cry, guys. I'll cry myself to bed. My wife will have to hold me, console me, you know. It is what it is. Let's hope I don't lose because I don't want to cry all night. I really... I don't know where I come up with this stuff, guys. So stupid, some of the stuff I say. Oh, what a good shot he just made. Did you guys see that? Rewind the tape. He made a masse curve shot. It wasn't really a masse. It was a curve shot. A swerve, curve, whatever you want to call it. Made a nice shot to make that 2 ball there. So I was looking at the 3-6 combo, which he made both. Made them both. He probably didn't want to make them both because this shot on the 4 ball is a little tougher than the shot on the 3 ball would have been if it sat in the pocket. But the way he's starting to come alive here, guys, right at the end of the match, you know, he realized that he was about to lose. And when I missed that 9 ball, he said, okay, buckle down. Here's my chance. So he's starting to come alive a bit. Good shot on that 4 ball. This shot's a little tricky, though. I mean, he's got to try to... I don't know if he can cut it in the side, but if he makes it in the corner, he's got to slow roll it. Because if he hits it too hard, the tangent line will come into effect. basically it'll turn into a stun shot, and he'll tangent line straight over into that side pocket. If he hits it soft, it'll roll forward and come above the side pocket, or what we're seeing as below the side pocket, you know. You know. You already know. We talked about that earlier. Don't act like you don't know. See what he does? We'll see. Yeah, slow roll. That makes the shot so much harder when you have to slow roll it like that. He didn't leave me an easy shot, though, you know. He did not leave me an easy shot. Looks like I'm going to have to bank it. I might be able to cut it in the side there, but I don't think so. I think the bank is easier. I think the bank is easier than cutting it in the side. But I have to bank it with topspin in order to shoot the 7-ball next, because I need 2, you know, not just 1. There it is. That's it. Now buckle down and don't miss this one, Josh. Don't miss it. You already gave him more points than you should have, you know. Should have had him beat worse than this. This goes in, guys. That's our match, you know. There it is. Boom. Eric, great shooting, my man. It's always fun playing you. And again, I appreciate you letting me record in your establishment. Anybody out there is in the Michigan area, check out Side Pocket, man. It's a great place to play. That's his logo on screen right now, so you see what it looks like. Guys, subscribe if you're not already. I appreciate you guys so much. Got a lot of great action from you guys, man. Good comments, good support. I feel a lot of love, so thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want short rail, the link, as always, is in the description. Oh, for those of you that were asking for the shirt that says, you know, I made it. It's now in the short rail link. So if you want that shirt, man, it's there. You know, it's there, you know. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. I appreciate everybody out there. Stay classy, San Diego. Peace.